How's it going, everybody? Game Reviews here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky Let's Play. In the last episode, we went through Azuro's dreams. And at the end of it, we met Cresselia, who wishes to actually kill us to save the world because we are destroying the fabrication of space. Note that. Space. Not time, because we fixed time. Now we've broken the fabrication of space. I think you guys know where this is coming. Let's continue. I see. So you encountered Cresselia. And she said that Azuro's nightmare is caused by the distortion in the fabric of space. Yep. If nothing is done about it, our Pokemon will join Azuro in unending sleep. That is what Cresselia said. Yep. If that's all true, this is terrible to be sure. We've got to do something. So, Chatot, what do you know about Cresselia? I know the Pokemon, but only from rumors. It is said Cresselia appears only during the night of the quarter moon. It is also said that this Pokemon can heal others' emotional scars simply with the gentle light from her body. She didn't seem so kindly. There is one more thing about Cresselia. This Pokemon is said to possess a mystical power that can banish darkness. The power to banish darkness? Hey, so let's get this straight. If we don't do something, all the Pokemon in the world are going to fall asleep forever? Hey, that means we have to do something now to fix the space distortion. Hey, Chamomile. Did Cresselia say anything about how the distortion of space can be stopped? What? How to stop the distortion of space? What? Why are you so jumpy? Did I ask something weird? No, it isn't anything you said. I'm sorry. I was thinking about something else. So, a way of stopping the distortion of space. Nope, I don't remember Cresselia saying a single thing about that.
Liar. Cresselia literally said Leafwing and Chamomile's existence is the main reason why this distortion of space is happening. Chamomile, you are a liar.
Ah, I see. That is unfortunate. Well, anyway, let's look into the distortion of space together. If we don't, we won't be able to stop the nightmare from spreading. Chatot, yes, Guildmaster. Alright, everyone, we're up to dispatch for the day. And starting tomorrow, you are to individually investigate the distortion of space itself. Yep, will do. Alright, that's dismissed. When we were back at the guild, Drowsy asked us if we knew how the distortion of space could be stopped. I lied. I didn't think twice about it. As we know, there's a way to stop the distortion. We have to disappear from the world to do it. How could I say that about us? But, should I have told everyone? Is that the right thing to do? Hey, Leaf what are we supposed to do now? If we were to disappear, would the world be saved? In that case, maybe that's the best thing to do. Chamomile! I've had enough. I feel drained from all this worrying. Let's get some sleep, Leaf. You know it's gonna be in our sleep. I think we'll be visited by Cresselia in our sleep. Again, Cresselia's be like, you're not gonna get away from us this time. Or get away from me this time. Can't sleep. Chamomile is already asleep, I guess. But I have to wonder. I understand that we're causing the distortion of space, but how that leads to the world's ruin, I still can't believe it. I thought it was just merely something from a dream that first time. But then with the second dream, when I was told about the distortion of space, that was when I started thinking that maybe it was true. Hey, come to think of it, the morning after I had that dream, Chamomile said to me, why are you daydreaming? It's not like you, Leaf. Come on, let's see some energy, Leaf. Chamomile is even peppier than usual, but Chamomile could be right. Chamomile was unusually upbeat then, but Chamomile had just woke from the same dream about Cresselia that I had. At that moment, Chamomile must have been acting extra cheerful around me, because Chamomile suspected I had just had the same dream, and tried to cheer me up. Chamomile have been frightened, but Chamomile was much more concerned about me. Then in Zero's nightmare, Cresselia said and what she tried to do. I felt crushed by that, but that's why I have to keep my spirits strong. My spirits strong. Spirits. That's a good way to get a good night's sleep. Huh? Chamomile isn't here. Maybe outside? So, Leetwig, you're awake too, huh? I couldn't sleep at all. Hey, Leetwig, can't we be allowed to stay? Can't we stay in this world? When we fought Dialga at Temporal Tower, you fought even though you knew that you would disappear, Leeftwig. Because even if you were to disappear, you thought that would save the world. That's why you did it, right? If that's the case, maybe we should do that this time too. Chamomile. It's true that I fought Dialga knowing that I would disappear if we succeeded, but that had to be done to prevent the planet's paralysis. Back then, I was willing to disappear if it meant saving the world. It'll same this time too, but is this situation really the same? But something feels different this time around. Oh, Leetwig, what do you think? Should we really disappear from this world? I don't know. You don't know? You must be thinking that maybe we ought to disappear, Leetwig. Well then. But something's weird. What? Think something's weird? What is? What's weird? Everything Cresselia said. What exactly was odd about what Cresselia said? But we separately found out that we are causing the space distortion while at Lumino Spring too. And if Zero can wake up from his nightmare because of the distortion, well, I think we have to believe what we were told. That is true, but something is different about disappearing this time around. I know something is different, but what is it? I need to think carefully. That's it. That's right. This is different from before. Back then, when with Dialga, my disappearance wasn't really a choice. Got to explain that to Chamomile. What? It's different this time? What's different? What? At Temporal Tower, you were willing to disappear, but it's not the same this time? What? You did what you did at Temporal Tower because you had to? You changed your future because you knew that it would lead to world peace, but your choice wasn't really the choice to disappear. But there's no telling what will happen if we disappear. Not this time. So we don't really know if that will bring peace to the world again. What you're saying is nothing about this is certain? That's true. It's true that things aren't completely certain, but it is a fact that you were a human who came from the future, Leafwig. And I did go to the future and then come back to this world. And it does seem that, because of us, space has started to distort. There's no denying that we changed history. That must mean what we were told is true. Chamomile. Oh! It's sunlight. The sun's coming up. It's beautiful. It's another beautiful dawn. Oh, Leafwig. Seeing the sun come up this way makes me remember. I've seen the sunrise from here before. This isn't the first time. First time, I was with Grovyle. With Grovyle? Yep. Remember when we first came back from the future? We slept here. That's when I saw the sunrise from here for the first time. I just remembered something about that first time. It's something Grovyle asked me. But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? I didn't give up when we were trying to escape from the future. I guess Grovyle thought that was strange. That's why Grovyle asked me why I wouldn't give up. I didn't know how to answer. I didn't know how I managed to stay brave. But I thought about it and I began to realize something. Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Leaftwig stood by me? Leaftwig? That was it. I managed to be brave because you were always with me, Leaftwig. That was when I finally realized that. And that's why I told Grovile. Just before we lost Grovile in the Hidden Land. Chamomile, this is it for me. I'm taking Dust Noir back to the future. Huh? What? I can never come back here again. Watch Leetwig's back. Promise me. But, take your place, Grovile? I can't. You must and you will. Because you can, Chamomile. You two are the greatest of combinations. Grovile trusts me with his last wish. I'm ashamed. Oh, Leaf Twig. If you're not giving up, Leaf Twig, I won't give up either. Chamomile. There must be something that we can still do about this. There has to be a way to fix things without us having to disappear. That's right. That's Chamomile, I know. Let's keep going, Leaf Twig. Let's find a way out of this. Yay! Oh, Leaf Twig, I was just thinking. It was time that was being destroyed before, right? And now the very fabric of space is being distorted. The destruction of time and the distortion of space. I can't begin to conceive of such things. The troubles of time and space. I have a feeling that they're related. Time and space? A possible connection? Do you remember when time was breaking down? Lapras gave us a lot of insight into the Temporal Tower. So about this distortion of space, do you think Lapras might know something about it? Lapras? Well, actually, it would be unusual if Lapras did know something about this. I knew you agree with me, Leaf Twig. Well, that's that then. Let's go see Lapras. Lapras should be at the beach. So let's hurry to the beach, Leaf Twig. To the beach we go! We're gonna go to the beach. Beach. I gotta stop making that joke, seriously. I really gotta stop making that joke. Before we actually go to the beach, though, nothing really here that suits my interest. That's piquing my interest. So let's just go talk to Lapras at the beach then. Beach? I mean, do you beach? Sorry, I literally just saw the Barbie movie a couple weeks ago. that whole like thing about beach and everything is still stuck in my head. Alright, we're going out to Spinda Cafe though. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna go mingle with Lapras over here. Say Lapras, there's something we want to ask you. We're investigating the distortion of the fabric of space. The distortion of space itself. Yes, and we'd like to learn anything that you might know about it, Lapras. Can you help us? Do you know anything? I'm sorry to say, I don't know anything about the space distortions. Oh, I see. However, I do know of a being that embodies space itself. Pardon? A being that embodies space itself? Yes, time and space are deeply connected. So just as the algo governs time itself, so too, there's a being that governs the fabric of space. That being, who is it? Its name is Palkia. This being is said to possess the ability to distort space itself, and Spatial Rift is said to be its domain. The being that governs space, Palkia, another being, like the Alga. If we meet Palkia, we might be able to learn more about the space distortions. So, how do we get to Spatial Rift? Can you travel there, Lapras? Just like you can go to the Hidden Land? I hate to disappoint, but I can't travel Spatial Rift. I don't know where it is. That is all I can tell you. Oh, alright. I'm sorry, Chamomile. I'm sorry that I'm not much help. No, not at all. Learning about the existence of Palkia is a big help for us. Thank you, Lapras. We'll investigate on our own from now on. Now. So basically, Lapras didn't know much about the distortion of space, but he did tell us that Palkia controls space itself, and that this being dwells in Spatial Rift. Palkia, huh? If we can meet with Palkia, we'd be able to ask about the distortion of space. But we don't know where Spatial Rift is. I guess there isn't any point in worrying about it right now. Let's continue to look into this tomorrow. There's no give up now, Leaf Twig. What? Tremors? Whoa! Ah! I found you at last! The defilers who are causing the distortion of space! Who are you? I am Palkia. I hold sway over space. I have dominion over dimension. Palkia? You're Palkia? You cannot escape now. This is the end of you. Oh, this is definitely a dream. Ah! Or maybe it's not a dream. What? Did we just get teleported to the spatial rift? Where is this? This is my domain. Spatial rift. What? This is spatial rift? You dare distort space without my permission? I will be rid of you now. What? This is the end. What are you doing? There's absolutely nothing behind us. What? They fell. However, there is no escaping me. Using a spatial rend. It's probably a spatial rend ability or something. Ah! Whoa! Oh, are you okay, Leaf Swing? It looks like we landed somewhere else. But this is all such a shock. Who knew things would turn out this way? I don't understand. Why did Palkia suddenly attack us? He seemed to be bellowing about the distortion of space. Palkia seemed to know that we caused the distortion of space, and then he attacked us, but I don't understand why. There's almost saying one thing: Palkia is trying to get rid of us. He might attempt another attack. We should get out of here as soon as we can. Let's go as soon as we're ready, Leaf Twig. Alright! First things first, we're gonna actually adjust our box real quick, and then in the next episode, we are gonna go escape this dungeon. This is scary. Yeah. Like I said before in a previous episode, I have never gotten this far in this game's storyline, so all this stuff was a very big shock to me as well. I take a couple of apples, take a couple more orange berries and reviver seeds with us. Reviver. Take 4 of those, and let's take the remaining portion of it. Take some max elixirs as well. And we're gonna save here, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.